Now at 5, dozens of trips on Bobby Harrell's private plane, but the question remains whether he used campaign funds. News 10 has answers in a two-part investigation.
Investigating the stories that matter to you. Live from Columbia in high definition. This is WIS News 10.
It is an investigation that started 5 months ago. SLED's investigation centers on a complaint that accuses House Speaker Bobby Harrell of spending his campaign money to fly his personal airplane.
After months of digging, lead investigator Jody Barr found Harrell's flight logs, and Jody joins us now tonight with those.
Well, Dondi and Judy, these flight records, they're logs that show every flight Speaker Harrell took on his private plane from 2007 to June of 2012. Now, they stopped in 2012 because Speaker Harrell blocked his tail number about the time reporters started looking into his flights and his campaign spending associated with them. The question tonight, though, is, are the flights Harrell used campaign money on campaign expenses or directly related to his office? We don't know that. That's because Bobby Harrell won't show us his spending records. Last month, we obtained Bobby Harrell's flight logs for his Cirrus SR-22 single-engine airplane. They show 306 total flights between 2007 and 2012, with 127 of those between his home in Charleston and Columbia's downtown airport. Harrell's logs show he made 74 flights between Charleston and Columbia while the House was in session between 2007 and 2012. But did he use campaign money to fly? We've asked Harrell for those records several times over the last year, even hand-delivered a request to him in January. Mr. Speaker, hey, how are you? I want to hand-deliver this Freedom of Information Act request. We sent this to Mr. Foster more than three and a half months ago, actually.
What's it about?
Well, if you take a read of it here.
Sure. What's it about now?
Harrell's never let us see anything, so we had to start digging. FAA records show Harrell's plane isn't registered in his name. It's registered to Pierpont Air, LLC, a corporation registered in his brother John Harrell's name. An online search for Pierpont Air shows an address on Rivers Avenue in North Charleston. We went there to see what we could find. What we found was an empty office building. We found out more information from the check cashing business next door. The business next door, has it been vacant for a while?
Yes.
You ever heard of Pierpont LLC? No. Okay. You ever heard of Bobby Harrell?
Yes.
Is he the building owner here?
Yes.
He is?
Yes.
Okay. The employee told us the empty offices was a call center, but that center moved out last November. A sign out front shows the office is open for rent. And before that, do you remember anything dealing with an airplane?
No.
Nothing with an airplane. Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate your time.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you.
All right, now. State corporation records showed Pierpont Air LLC's now registered to 2000 Sam Rittenberg Boulevard at the Speaker's Family Shopping Center. We still could not find any sign of the corporation there. Harrell's campaign records show the Speaker spent $15,000 for legislative travel with O.L. Thompson Construction, a Charleston-based construction business. We went to the main offices to find O.L. Thompson to find out what Harrell spent the money on. Looking for Mr. O.L. Thompson.
He's not in.
He's not in. You expect him back today?
No.
You don't? Okay. You have any other way to get a hold of him?
He's the CEO. You're going to have to make an appointment to meet with him.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, he's rarely in the office.
Okay. We'll leave a card for him,
Yeah.
see if he could call me back if,
No problem.
if he can. Thank you very much. We went outside to shoot video when an unidentified office employee confronted us on the public right-of-way. It's dealing with Bobby Harrell and some campaign money.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's all crap. Bobby paid for everything that he did that he did when he used the plane, and y'all are trying to wrap something around something that's not even there.
Well, what did he do with the plane?
He rented it from us, period. I mean,
Okay.
we have nothing it's just crazy.
Harrell's spending records show he hired University of South Carolina pilot Larry Evans. We went to Evans's North Charleston home to find out about the flight. Yeah, I'm Jody Barr. I work for Channel 10 up in Columbia, South Carolina.
Okay. He's not going to talk to you without Steve Fink around, I can tell you that.
Well, this isn't about Steve Fink on this one. This is about Bobby Harrell.
Oh.
So if he looks like he flew a plane for him back in June of 2010. So that's what I want to ask him about.
Okay. I'll give him he's not here right now, so.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Harrell's campaign paid Evans $1,476 in June 2010, but we don't know where the flight went or whether it was campaign related. After weeks of searching, a source told us Bobby Harrell's airplane is housed in a hangar at Atlantic Aviation in the Charleston International Airport. This picture is the only one we could find online bearing Harrell's FAA registration number N749CD. We went inside to confirm whether Harrell pays to hangar his plane here.
749 CD.
Is 749 Charlie Delta here? 749 Charlie Delta.
I believe he's in hangar C.
Charlie Delta's in hangar C.
Hangar C, is that over on that end?
The one with the doors open over there.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Thank you.
We were able to see Bobby Harrell's airplane, but the airport workers we talked to would not talk about when Harrell's used it. Well, we've also asked for Harrell to go on camera to explain his spending. He has, at this point, not agreed to do so. And still, the point is that Harrell's spending could be perfectly legal, and there could be a reasonable explanation for these expenditures. But the problem is Bobby Harrell will not talk with us about it or show us these records.
All right, so we have more, part 2 of your investigation coming up at 5:30.
Yes, it's coming up, and in that we found hundreds of thousands of dollars the speaker spent on computers, cell phones, a website, and memberships to 2 of the city's upscale private dinner clubs.
Okay, so the things still that you've asked him, but that he's not explained.
Exactly.
But again, as you pointed out, could have reason that's all legit for all those things.
We could, but without seeing the records, we just won't know.
Don't know. All right.
All right, Jody,
Thanks,
thank you so
Jody.
much. Look forward to part 2 of that investigation. We appreciate it.
Thank you.